Now on Omaha's role in the battle against Ebola, the Nebraska Medical Center says Ashoka Mukpo continues to recover and could be out of the hospital as soon as this week. Doctors say they're waiting for tests to show he's completely clear of the virus. As Ashoka continues to improve, doctors are learning more about the virus, and there is good news today for dozens of people who helped treat the first deadly case of Ebola in the U.S. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Josh Egbert joins us live from the Nebraska Medical Center with the latest. Josh?
Jen, doctors say while there is a high mortality rate when it comes to the Ebola virus, catching it is actually very difficult. It's news that they hope will help alleviate some of the fears and concerns Americans have about this virus.
I think that this is very reassuring to folks in our community who have concern about Ebola.
It has been 21 days since family and friends of Thomas Eric Duncan were ordered to stay inside and be monitored.
That's what was demonstrated by these folks who lived with Mr. Duncan for several days in a small apartment and did not contract the disease.
Anyone who came in contact with Duncan was placed in isolation. Dr. Mark Rupp, an infectious disease specialist with Nebraska Medicine, says Duncan's case shows just how hard it is to actually get the disease.
When people are in the early stages of Ebola, they're not very contagious. When they're not having any symptoms, they are at zero risk. They really don't spread the virus at that stage.
Dr. Rupp says Ebola is a difficult disease to contract because outside the body, it dies very quickly. But public fear itself is infectious. From cruise ships not being able to dock to airplanes being quarantined to schools closing. And that fear is in Omaha, too.
We even have some examples here in our own community of children of parents who are working in our biocontainment unit being shunned.
Yet Duncan's own fiance and children show no signs of the Ebola virus, though they lived with him in a small apartment. Rupp hopes their example will help quiet public hysteria.
And you can be in close contact with somebody, you can be sitting next to them, you can be even living in the apartment with them for 2 or 3 days and not catch this virus.
The Nebraska Medical Center has become the gold standard as far as caring for patients with the Ebola virus. Dr. Rupp says hospitals across the country are learning what it's doing here in hopes to be better equipped in the future if more Ebola patients come forward. Reporting live, Josh Egbert, KMTV Action 3 News.